being in company with a guy like Tony G has got to be just like surreal. But I got to say, that dude, you're the receiving touchdowns leader in Kansas City Chiefs history.
Welcome back to New Heights, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Happy New Year.
Oh,
How about
wow.
that?
That's right.
Is it too late to say that?
No, it's great. I think
Yeah,
it's
it
real
is.
good.
I haven't seen you guys in so long. Wondery Show. That's what this is. A Wondery Show produced by Wave Sports and Entertainment. If you didn't know, and a big thanks to our presenting sponsor, Audible, because who doesn't like to listen?
Audible.
Start listening today when you sign up for a free 30-day trial. What? Audible.com/New Heights. Check it out. We're your hosts. I'm Travis Kelsey, my big brother Jason Kelsey out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Heights Tigers till we die.
Yes, sir.
Cincinnati Bearcats as well. Subscribe on YouTube wherever you get your podcast. Wondery Plus is our favorite. And follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S. Jason, tell the people what we got coming up.
We're back.
Yes.
I hope the 92%ers have loved the holidays and a Happy New Year's. But what's the cutoff for saying Happy New Year?
Just whenever you see somebody within the month of January, I think is a good Happy New Year. It's maybe 2 weeks.
It's a little far.
Maybe
I think we're
week
like
and a
right at
half,
the
2
cusp
weeks.
here. You got to be within the same week of the Happy New Year.
No. I'm a big general, like, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. It's the 10th.
I mean, we still got a good 50 weeks left.
We got a lot. Yeah. All right. I don't know what else to go with it for that. All right. Today we are going to talk about what we've been up to, wrap up last week of the NFL regular season, look ahead to the wild card round
much
of the
to talk
playoffs.
about.
And also, we're going to try and rank the plays of the year.
Ooh.
All right.
Blind rank them things.
Let's see how that goes. I like that. We did that for the Christmas movies. Ended up pretty good. All right. As always, new news. That's right. New news is brought to you by Peloton. All right.
Ooh, oh, nice. All right.
We're dropping some new merch from Homage.
Yes, we are.
It's our ultimate fan favorites collection. I think we got Jets Jake here. He's got some of these shirts. He was in town for the first taping of the late night show as a water boy. And now he's going to show us some of these shirts. How about that?
Oh, is this Vanna White or is this Jets Jake?
I know which one I think is better looking. There we go.
Out of the house.
Couple options for out of the house.
Dude, I love those.
What do we got?
Nice. What else we got? A little New Heights.
Club 92.
Nice. A little Club 92. Shout out to all our Club 92 members.
We're bringing back some fan favorites. We got the beard.
Ooh, yeah.
That's Travis or that's me?
No, that's you, Jason. Stop. Stop it. My beard isn't that dark.
El Trevidor.
El Trevidor.
And then we got what you're wearing.
Oh, what I'm wearing? Oh, New Heights Film Club.
Yes, sir.
I like this.
Oh, that one's sweet. I want that
right?
one. Do I get any of these?
They didn't tell me if you were getting them or not.
I'll check the mail.
They're at your house.
Oh, nice.
Well, as you just said, this is our Ultimate Fan Favorites collection, the official shirt of Leaving the House. Is this official? You did? Do we need a shirt for staying the fuck inside the house?
No.
As is all of Kansas City right now because of this crazy snowstorm.
Yeah, I'm kind of sick of that. I'm already sick of it. So no, I'm going to say no. We need more out of the house.
More
t-shirts,
out of the house.
More out of the house mentalities.
Yeah.
To keep this city thriving. You know, it's playoff football. We got to get the fuck out of the house.
I'm with that. You can check out our Ultimate Fan collection right now at homage.com/New Heights.
You heard the man. Yeah, let's catch up on some holiday stuff. Did you guys watch any of the college football playoffs? This is Brandon asking us. Jason, did you watch any of the college football playoffs?
I am not going to lie. I've watched none of the football playoffs for college.
Did you watch any of the holiday football NFL games?
I did watch a lot of the holiday football NFL games.
Nice.
Including the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yes, you did.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. That was a fun one.
Very good one. By the way, you had a new pair of cleats on. We talked about this.
New pair of cleats.
There was a new pair of cleats.
Same pair of cleats.
It was a solid red. No, it was a different pair.
Oh, a different colorway. Nice.
It looked like
same cleats, different color.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit higher top. I think it was a different pair of cleats.
little bit more of a boot.
Yeah.
You're hilarious. I'm pretty sure Jordan makes them the exact same when they make them. They just switch the color out. But no, I hear what you're saying.
Sometimes the color makes a difference.
You think I looked a little lighter, a little quicker?
You looked pretty quick out there. You had some good agile.
Somebody said it looks like I'm moving in slow motion.
That's a different cleat right there.
That's the exact same cleat that I've been wearing all year.
No, that's shinier. It's got like it's got like plastic around it.
It's patent leather, baby. Ain't nothing like a Jordan 11 with some patent leather on it.
Let's keep those up. Let's keep wearing those.
You don't like the other ones?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, well, they didn't like you either. How about those Texas Longhorns? We know who put that in the fucking rundown. But shout out to the Longhorns. I'm not a Longhorn hater. I got some friends and shit. 92%ers want to know, did you watch the Mayo Bowl, Jason? Your favorite?
I watched the clips of all the ridiculousness from the Mayo Bowl, but I did not watch the Duke's Mayo Bowl itself. I think intern Brandon has a video. The patented.
That's not. Get it off the screen.
Wow. I mean, it's just a waste.
Oh, I'm sweating. Get it off the screen. Oh, it's in his hair.
What do you think countries that are struggling?
Not again.
What do you think countries that are like struggling for like food watch something like that? And it's just like, how many eggs went into that water cooler of mayonnaise that we just decided to dump all over somebody's head?
I mean, that's what Dad mentioned all our childhood is that there's kids starving
in China, which I think China is a lot different spot than it was when we were kids. But
I think
I don't know if that one still works.
There's kids starving in every country at some level.
I think that's probably true. That's probably accurate.
That's just kind of how the world goes, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But it's our job to help them by eating all our food. At least that's the message Dad told us.
That was what we were told. To be grateful. Anyways, no, we did not watch the Mayo Bowl.
Get the fuck out of there.
There's a lot of funny bits that they did with mayonnaise, though. I got to admit to that.
No, the best was the Pop Tart Bowl. Can we get out of Mayo?
God,
what the fuck is that?
They're like bobbing for something. Oh! What are they bobbing for? I'm not gonna lie, man. I love mayonnaise. This is fucking gross. Like it is just, it's very hard to
get this shit out of here, man. God damn it.
Oh my gosh.
It is fucking, they're going in face first. Could you imagine getting that shit up your nose?
Man, oh man.
God damn it. I'm going to shut the fucking computer down if you do anything more with mayo.
I mean, that's not a challenge you want to do. I feel like we got another mayo thing coming up. I
don't want to know anymore.
I'm kind of over it too, but now I just kind of want to see. All right, that's it. All right. That's the last of the mayo. All right.
What the fuck is that?
Those potatoes. They were getting potatoes out of there. It's fascinating.
I don't know where to even go.
Brandon said the Pop Tart bowl was good, though.
I thought they had the coolest mascots. The mascot was fucking around.
They had the unveiling of it, like the ripping of the foil.
Yeah. What was your favorite Pop Tart growing up? What flavor?
My favorite Pop Tart, if we're not counting toaster strudel.
No. We're talking. Right? I'm talking flavor of like the out of the wrapper Pop Tart, silver wrapper.
I mean, listen, it's hard to go wrong with the strawberry, but the brown,
fuck is so good.
The brown, what was it? The brown sugar one was like a nice change up. I didn't like it all the time, but when I'd had strawberry too many times in a row, it was like a good little switch up.
It was a nice curveball. Yeah.
Was that what that was? Was it brown sugar? I think it was brown sugar, right?
It was. There was a brown sugar one. I think there was a s'mores one.
I don't fuck with s'mores. For some reason, I am not a big.
You're not a s'mores
guy? No, not flavored. And really, if I'm being honest, not even like making them. It's just the messy. I just get marshmallow over my beard.
Yeah, it's fun by a campfire though. Dude, there's the sneaky one that came in as we were just like getting too old to eat Pop-Tarts every day.
You go the blueberry one, which the
wild berry.
Wild berry, yeah.
It was the purple with the
purple
blue
icing. Yeah.
Dude.
It's a good one. It's a very good one.
Fucking crack. Could you imagine a childhood without those?
I don't know.
By the way, I saw one of the most disturbing videos ever of somebody torching Oreos?
Torching. I saw that. I saw where it's just like,
Dude,
it's basically flame retardant.
are you fucking kidding me?
Listen, man. That's what happens when you eat heavily processed food. It's pretty resistant. It's a resistant material.
It was torching a Oreo for like fucking 30 seconds.
Dad,
and the Oreo did not fucking even catch on fire.
No, it was like a heat shield. It like deflected it. It looked like the Oreo was entering Earth's atmosphere, and it was just like plummeting, and it like was not disintegrating. It was just fighting off. Basically, if you
it was a comet.
If you threw an Oreo out of the space station, eventually it would land. It wouldn't burn up in Earth's orbit, which is crazy to think about. They should just cover the space shuttles.
I don't know why. I can't eat them now. I can't. I feel like I'm just doing so bad, something so bad to my body. And I used to eat them by the fucking
sleeve.
By the sleeve.
Yeah.
Moving on, Jason is officially a late night TV host. That's right. They called it late night. They called it late night. Premiered last weekend.
Yes, it did. That it did.
How'd it go, dude? How did it feel to be live?
Oh, I just, didn't look at the camera and played to the audience. I did everything that every late night show told me not to do. So that was perfect. No, it was good. I mean, listen, I think we had Charles Barkley.
Fuck yeah, you did.
Lil Dicky.
Yeah.
And Brian Baldinger. The crowd was electric.
I love that.
It was a lot of fun in the venue.
And you do that in Philly, right?
We do it in Philly. Yep.
Nice.
Union transfer. Yeah. I mean, we tried some delightfully stupid comedy bits that were fun to try. And we did some panel discussions, and we had a fan contest for chugging beer to see who won, who got some tickets to the Super Bowl.
I love that, man.
I don't know. I'm learning. It was a good experience. I talked to my man, Scott Van Pelt, and he was, just like, it's exciting to start something new. Right. And you've worked a lot to get there, and then you just keep on figuring it out. So it was a great time. The guests were fantastic. The crowd was into it. So just want to thank everybody because I had a blast.
As long as you're having fun doing it, man, that's
Listen,
all
I'm doing, I can't say it on this because the Will Ferrell thing comes out on Friday, but we're going full send. That's all I know.
Oh, yeah. Listen, everybody loves it when Jason goes full send.
We got Joe Buck and Michelle Beisner Buck coming on the show this week.
Oh, it's going to be awesome.
So that'll be fun.
Bucks. Yeah. Man, you have to ask him about what happened at the Super Bowl.
Come on.
In 2019.
We're not getting into this.
It felt so bad, dude. Get me out of here, man. Sorry about that, Joe. I love you. Yeah, and are we catching up with what did I went I didn't do anything for New Year's. I was stuck working on New Year's Eve and New Year's, and yeah, that's all I got.
Well, you went to New York.
I did go to New York. I had some delicious food and got to see the big city, which I fucking absolutely love. Love the big city.
All right. Well, last bit of new news. We're back with not just one episode this week, but two.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. You're going to get 2 new episodes of New Heights this week. This Friday, we will drop a guest episode with the one and only Will Ferrell. What? Favorite part of the combo. I don't know.
Dude. I mean, I think his advice struck both of us as like gold.
Yeah.
And we'll let you guys catch up on that if they didn't already just completely delete it out of the scene. It
was so fun to reminisce about all the characters he's played, like, and to hear how he got started in it, and just advice on, how to be successful and funny.
Let's not kid ourselves. The best part of the show was him answering some of our New Heights call-ins, voicemails.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It was,
and you guys are not going to want to. You're not going to want to miss that. We got to see Will Ferrell in action, in person, off the cuff.
We got to see, Anyways, okay, I don't want to. Okay, hey,
no.
All right, that's it for new news. It's brought to you by Peloton. Find your push, find your power with Peloton.
Hey,
moving on to bold topics to wrap up Week 18 in the NFL. All righty, Week 18. The Kansas City Chiefs are in the playoffs. Yeah. Here's what the Chiefs have been up to since we recorded our last episode. Travis, is now the all-time leader in receiving touchdowns for the Kansas City Chiefs. How's it feel, Bubba? Huh?
It feels about the same as when I was tied with Tony G in touchdowns. I've been very, I feel like towards the end of your career, when you hit these milestones of, anybody playing past 10 years is going to hit some type of milestone, whether it's games played or whatever it is statistically. And, it's cool, but it's cool like being recognized for, whether it's just greatness of being out there on the field or touchdowns or something stats or something like that. But I feel like I'm in such a mode of like trying to be better than I was yesterday. I'm always thinking of, I need to be better. I need to be better. That when I pass or I do something like this, where I hit a big milestone in my career, I'm just like, yeah, but I need to be better than that. I need to be, I'm not about to sit here and think about, how far I've come when I'm still striving to go somewhere that's even greater than where I'm at. Over the past, like when I first got in the league, stats were fucked. I mean, that's everything. That's how I judged somebody's, greatness. And I think it just goes so much further than that for me now. Not necessarily because I'm not putting up the same stats as I used to, but more so is I know how to influence a game more than just what the stat book says.
Sure.
And I've kind of pride myself on that now. And it's when I see that I've achieved stats like this, it's kind of like, yeah, man, it's cool to be in the conversations of the great ones like Tony Gonzalez. And don't get me wrong, this is only what Tony accumulated in Kansas City. I'm still like another 100 or 40 touchdowns away from catching his all-time career touchdown record or touchdowns. It's cool to be in conversations with him, knowing that he's been the guy that I've set at the top that I've been chasing in terms of his greatness every single day. I remember the legend of Tony when I first got here, just trying to fill his shoes in terms of how hard of a worker he was. Everyone raved about, the time he spent in the building, the focus he had on his nutrition, the amount of hours and the amount of catches that he had on the jugs before practice, after practice, when guys weren't in the building and things like that. And it's just the legend of him was so, unachievable that I just started to like every single day try and become that version of myself. Just spend the time in the building, find ways to keep getting better and find ways to, be the best version of yourself. And I'm just so fortunate that I had Tony G sitting on top of the pedestal and trying to fill his shoes my entire career, because I think that helped me motivate myself and helped me really appreciate the situation I was in here in Kansas City.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think you and I are both on the same page with stats. I mean, you coined the whole term LeBron stat. I think that they can be very misleading at times and not telling the whole picture.
Yeah.
Being in company with a guy like Tony G has got to be just like incredibly surreal, especially from like watching him play and knowing how dominant he was. But I got to say, fuck that, dude. You're the fucking receiving touchdowns leader in Kansas City Chiefs fucking history. That's fucking crazy. That's entire franchise's history. You're the number one receiving. And I know that it's been building up, so it's not like, it's come out of nowhere. But I think when you look back to being a third round pick, when you look back to like in college, having struggles or whatever, playing quarterback, then going to tight end, it's just been a crazy career arc.
Yeah.
And it's something that I think is awesome. And I couldn't be more proud of you for having that record. Shout out to Tony for formerly having it. And obviously he went on to have more successful things in other teams, but I ain't shortchanging this shit worth one goddamn second. This ain't a LeBron stat. This is a Travis Kelce stat, and it's fucking dope.
I appreciate you, brother.
Tony G said he'd pay the fine if you did this. You went up and dunked in Tony G fashion on the goalpost.
Sort of.
Did you get fined? Did the NFL determine it to be a dunk? That's the real question. Who cares what anybody else says? Did John Runyon say it's a fine?
He did. Yeah, they all did. They said since I touched the goalpost, it was a fine. Yeah.
When you were doing it, were you trying to throw it up to avoid the fine,
No,
or were you trying to dunk it?
I was trying to get my fucking old ass up there, man. Shit. Fourth quarter of the game, my fucking legs are tired after like a 10-play drive. I'm over here trying to I'm just like, screw it. I'm going to send it one time for old time's sake, man.
That looked like a Jason Kelsey attempted dunk right there.
Yeah, that was me slapping the backboard. That wasn't me actually flushing it, man. It was McAfee said it best. It was the angle. I got to come around. I got to hit that thing straight on. It was a funny angle.
It was a funny angle. You went from the baseline.
Yeah. Back in the day when I had bounce, man, I could, no matter what angle it was.
We got some clips for sure.
Yeah, I don't know where they are, but they're out there somewhere. They're on a VHS tape somewhere.
Yeah, the NFL has announced that it is a 14,069. Is that in honor of John Runyon? The 69 at the end? $14,069 for unsportsmanlike conduct.
I think repeat offender. I think I'm a repeat offender. That's why it's so high. Yeah. That'll get you in America.
That's where they get you.
Yeah, that'll get you. They get you on the repeat offender in America. Oh, and Tony, last thing, you don't have to do that, dude. It was so cool to hear you even say it, dude, but you don't have to help me pay that fine. It's all going to good cause, and Jason said he'd pay it.
I did not say that.
Dude, you literally just said it.
No.
We've recorded everything, so
please,
we can definitely.
Please play it back where I have said that.
All right,
I would love to see it.
We'll do. Good thing there's AI.
The Chiefs also clinched the number 1 seed in the AFC, resting their starters, or the majority of them, in Week 18. Was there ever a chance you guys are going to play in the game? I don't know why I'm asking this.
Well, our offensive line started the first drive, and then we kind of the
whole offensive line started?
Just about, except for
Tooney?
No, Tooney was out there.
The fuck? Why'd they do that?
Huh?
Why'd they do that? Oh, it's because they're Humphreys is back, and they wanted them to get like a.
I'm not sure why they did it. Listen, I'm not. I'm just here. They might have.
You know why that it happened?
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, no. I mean, either way, it doesn't fucking matter whether they played one snap or no snaps. We got our fucking asses kicked, and that wasn't a fun game to be a part of.
Well, there's some people alleging that it was a purposeful letting get your ass kicked.
I ain't scared of fucking nobody.
I'm not alleging this.
I wanted them in the fucking playoffs.
I'm not alleging this.
I want to slay every dragon one by one, like Mortal Kombat. I don't even want this to be like we play the lowest seed. Just give me the best teams.
I'm not, Travis. I'm just telling you what
AFC, NFC. Give me all of them. Mortal Kombat style. I'll go through every fucking one of them, just giving them my best fucking effort. I ain't scared of a single soul, man.
You didn't want to see the Bengals in Burrowhead or in Cincinnati.
I'll play them at the Walmart parking lot. I don't give a shit. We can have our own game in the offseason where we really duke it out again. Listen, I love competing against the greatest. The Bengals were a fun-ass fucking team to watch there towards the end of the season. And it's a shame they didn't make it in the playoffs, because they would have made the playoffs that much fucking crazier and that much more fun.
Did you see they fired Lou Anarumo?
I don't know what the fuck is going on over there. That was a wild move I did not see coming, because I thought that, from the outside, their defense was playing really fucking good towards the end of the year.
They definitely played better. I just think Lou, I don't think they had the horses on defense that they've had in the past, and Lou got handcuffed. I don't know that it made sense. He's proven how good of a D coordinator he is with good players, but whatever.
I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. I've always respected the hell out of him. I've also respected a lot of the players on that side of the ball, given who they had this year.
I mean, Burrow put up over 4,000 something yards. It was something crazy. He had a great year. Chase and T.
That was one of the wackiest years of football I've ever seen from a team that I thought
was crazy.
10 times better than what their record showed. And I know that just playing against them. But yeah, we didn't fucking throw any game. All right. Guys were out there competing their ass off, trying to get a win. Unfortunately, we just, we couldn't, put drives together. We couldn't stop Denver. And it just, it wasn't a fun game to be a part of. And I'm just sitting here on the sideline like, hey boys, don't let this shit ruin our fucking mojo. When we got everybody rolling and it's go time. We got to flip that switch and know we're the biggest, baddest team out there.
Well, I mean, you guys went 15-1, so you guys technically are the biggest, baddest team in the NFL record-wise.
15-2.
15. Oh, yeah, I forgot. So now you are tied with Detroit. 92%ers reached out and asked us, please write the script for this week, a section Travis can talk about being stuck in a plane. I want to know what it was there with grown men, probably 2 bathrooms. I guarantee Travis will just say I was asleep.
How did you know?
I mean, Jesus Christ, she called. I text you right at the beginning of it. And you text me right after you guys took off.
Dude, I was fucking, when I get on these planes, I eat my Chick-fil-A and I fucking recline my seat. I put on my headphones and I'm out. I could sleep at a fucking rock concert. It doesn't matter where I'm at. I don't know how I got this trait, but I am literally, I have the ability to sleep anywhere at any time. Yeah. As long as I'm comfortable, I can just shut it down. I was out for about 3 hours on the runway while everybody was kicking it, having a grand old time. I heard some old linemen were wrestling. I heard everybody's telling war stories and having a good old time. And I woke up as the plane was taking off and I was like, what the fuck? It feels like I've been asleep for forever. And I looked at the time and I'm just like, where the fuck? What just happened?
Right.
And got briefed. And I think there might be some pics and some videos of me just absolutely
just completely knocked out.
Yeah. Somebody might have got me. They might have sniped me. I think the more frustrating part was not being able to come back to Kansas City. We had to stay in Denver for another night. Not that Denver isn't a beautiful city, and I don't love Denver because I do find that city really cool.
Oh.
But it's not fun sitting around in a hotel room. And
you guys didn't go out and celebrate? Dude, if I would have been stuck in Denver, I would have been
vibes weren't real high. We just got waxed like 38-0. So, we kind of felt bad for some of the young guys and some of the guys that, we were rooting for to try and have a good game. And Coach Reed doesn't fucking like losing. I know going out and fucking having a grand old time and maybe getting caught on a video doing something stupid wasn't the best idea. So we all just kind of hung out and just grabbed dinner together.
All right. Well, congrats. You guys have the bye. Much needed rest. It's coming dude, the bye in the playoffs makes such a big deal. So that's huge.
It is huge, but it's a lot of time off. I've had already, I think, a week and a half, almost 2 weeks by tomorrow.
Yeah, because of the Wednesday game. Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully we can get into in the shells, put our helmets and pads on over the weekend, get some good contact in. And work our craft and find out who we're playing next week.
Fuck yeah.
You're ready to rock and roll, baby. Nothing better than playoff football, man. A punched our ticket to the dance, and now it's time to fucking dance, baby. I love this shit. I fucking love it.
Perfect.
Thanks again to our participating sponsor, Audible.
This new year, let Audible expand your life by listening. Explore over 1 million audiobooks and exclusive Audible originals that will inspire and motivate you all in one easy app.
Maybe you want to kick a bad habit or start a good one. Listening to Audible can help you reach the goals you set for yourself. All you have to do is open the app, and whatever your focus or interest is, you'll find titles for.
That's right, like Atomic Habits by James Clear or Outlive the Science and Art of Longevity by Peter Attia.
Get advice or insight from leading professionals and experts on maybe health, relationships, career, finance, investing, a whole lot more. There's so much opportunity to learn and more to imagine when you're listening.
That's right. Start listening today when you sign up for a free 30-day trial at audible.com/newheights. Thanks again to our sponsor, Intuit TurboTax.
Remember when doing taxes meant sacrificing your weekends to paperwork and crunching numbers? Not anymore. Welcome to 2025, where you can tackle your taxes without leaving your couch.
Taxes meant waiting around for your taxes to be done, which led to worrying about not getting any money back. Now taxes mean matching with a TurboTax Live expert who can file your taxes as soon as today.
Picture this. It's playoff Sunday. You're lounging in your favorite sweats, a bowl of chips within reach, and a big game is about to start. But instead of stressing about your taxes, you're knocking them out during the commercial breaks with TurboTax Live Expert.
TurboTax Live experts are backed by cutting-edge technology that helps you get every dollar you deserve. No more wondering if you missed something because while you go about your day, you get real-time notifications about their progress.
It's 2025, guys.
Yep.
Why do taxes any other way?
Now this is Taxes, brought to you by Intuit TurboTax. Today's sponsor, Peloton, has what you need to keep you on track for your fitness goals as you enter the new year.
But if you think Peloton is just for New Year's resolution, you're wrong. Peloton's a great tool for use all year because it adapts to where you are, no matter the season.
No matter what you're looking for, Peloton offers a variety of challenging classes in addition to just running and cycling.
Do you take classes on Peloton?
Sometimes I'm kind of just going on my own, but I do like the classes. It feels like having the instructor and the other people doing it with you is extra motivation, as well as like kind of competing with people. I like doing the hiking classes. I really do. For me, like I can do it for a long period of time. So I feel like I get to burn a lot of calories and it's low impact for my knees. So I'm a big hiker on the Peloton.
It doesn't matter if you're a busy parent, an athlete, or just a couple of jabronis with a podcast. Ooh. Peloton offers flexibility and variety. Go to the Peloton app. It's the cheat code to keeping up with your fitness.
Find your push, find your power with Peloton at onepeloton.com.
Let's keep this thing moving to the rest of Week 18, an action-packed Week 18 that decided some teams on whether or not they were going to Cancun or fucking going to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Eagles also rested their starters instead of trying to get Saquon to break the NFL single-season rushing record, which somehow created some controversy. Barkley only needed 101 yards to break it. I don't think you guys realize how fucking hard it is to get 100 yards rushing in the NFL. It is not just like, oh, you put him out there, he'll get it. Like, that's just not how that happens.
Yeah, he would have got it. The New York Giants, Trev. He would have fucking blew that thing out the door.
Yeah, but instead, the Giants came to fucking play. Good point.
I think he definitely gets it if he plays. But you can't. I think. Look at ball. Did they release what Zay Flowers' injury is yet? Did they release whether he's coming back for the first week?
They said that it's not season ending, but it is a serious issue. So they don't know if they said it's. I think it's a doubt that he'll play this week, but hopes that he'll play next week if they advance.
I mean, listen, I think I want Barkley to go for the record? You're goddamn right. I think it would have been awesome to watch it happen because it's a fucking rushing record. Why would I not want to watch that happen? But I think that it's the right move to not play him.
It's always going to have an asterisk against.
Why would it have an asterisk? Why?
Because it's 17 games.
He did it in less carries. He's got 40 less carries than Dickerson did.
See? No, you're right.
Yes, he does.
He got me.
Yeah. And if he would have had the same amount of carries Dickerson would have had through 16 games, he would have set the record there too. And we don't put an asterisk next to Dickerson, who broke O.J. Simpson's record at 14 games or whatever it was, who broke Jim Brown's at 12 or whatever that was. I think the rushing record's awesome. But I think it's obviously the right call. He gets hurt. You got to put the O-lineman out there. One of those guys get hurt. The aspirations of the team are a Super Bowl. They are not just like sneaking in. They're legit contenders. And it's, they needed this bye. They didn't get it from being the number one seed. If they would have had the bye wrapped up, I could see maybe making the argument to go for it. But because they didn't, they got to rest. They got to get healthy and they got 4 games now left to try and go get a Super Bowl, right? Well, one at a time, but they got to put their best feet forward. They're starting to play great ball right now. They're rolling. They did put their backups in and still beat the brakes off of the Giants. The other thing that I want to say about Saquon in this, and I do think the rushing title is the coolest record in football. I don't think there's anything better. And I don't know it's because we grew up in Cleveland with Jim Brown, but like there's something about the rushing title record in the NFL, like passing yards leader, don't give a crap. Receiving yards leader.
Why?
Cool. I don't know. I mean, it's cool, but it's not cool as rushing yards leader in a season. I don't know why it's not, but it's not. And then maybe it's because of all the offensive linemen.
You earn more of every yard.
Yeah, like there's something about it that is cooler. Like you're the baddest dude in the NFL if you got that stat. And
I hear you.
He had a chance to set that record. He had a chance to do it in the city of Philadelphia for the Eagles. And he had a chance to do it against a team that literally did not value him. They let him walk and against a bunch of fans that were burning his jersey just earlier that year. Like he's playing in the game before, they're burning his jersey in the parking lot. Like this could have been an all-time storyline, historic moment in the NFL. So yes, I would have loved to have seen it, but It's the right call. It's the right call. I want to emphasize that.
It still is a storyline. And honestly, I think
What's the storyline? What's the storyline?
It's a slap in the face that he didn't even have to play in the game.
That's true. It's true, but it's not the storyline.
This is why we should have kept it at 16 games.
Looking back at the rushing titles, there's so many guys. There's a few guys that have broken 2,000 yards, and you forget that they even, like Derrick Henry broke 2,000 yards. I didn't even remember that Derrick Henry did it until we started talking about it this week.
You're insane. I'm pretty sure I played him. That's why.
Yeah. Then freaking he almost did it again this year. I think he's the first back to ever have over like 1950 or something. Something like that. Did Chris Johnson do it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember all of these.
Like, I just feel like none of these are like notable. I'm just being honest. Like, everybody thinks it's Dickerson.
Crazy.
I'm just being honest. Adrian Peterson's the only one because he was like 7 yards away.
Dude, when Chris Johnson was, dude, that year was insane. You're crazy.
Nobody's saying it wasn't an insane year, but it's not historic because he didn't break the record.
I think it was more that
unless you get the record, it's just another great year. You get the record, you're the best, you're the baddest dude on the planet ever to play the game. Regardless of what anybody says about 17 games, 16 games, I got the all-time record, brother. But either way.
I hear what you're saying. I think all those years were equally as memorable as this one.
Yeah, they are. Equally memorable as in not being historic.
What? You think people are just going to not remember Saquon's story of going to a new team?
They're going to remember it, but they're not going to remember it as if it was the record-breaking year. Like, it's not going to be this heralded season by the entire NFL standard.
Yeah.
It's just not going to be that now.
Yeah. Well,
which is whatever.
Record.
I mean,
that's the point of the record being the record. Yeah.
Yeah. And eventually, though, the record will get broken. And the more important thing for Nick Sirianni and his entire job, the entire staff's job, the entire organization, the entire city's job is to try and put themselves in the best position to win a Super Bowl because that's the ultimate goal. And I get that. I'm not negating that. All I'm saying is it would have been fucking awesome to have that record. That's all I'm saying. And I would have loved to see the Eagles have it, Saquon have it, and Jeff Stoutland and the O-line have it. That would have been something that would have been cool.
I don't know. Maybe if, Jason Kelce was out there, he would have got it in the 16 games he played.
Listen, Cam Jurgens did just fine. A matter of fact, Cam Jurgens made the Pro Bowl. If we're
Jurgens a fucking dog.
Yes, he is.
I fucking love watching those dudes, man. 3 Eagles: Cam Jurgens, Jalen Carter, and Zach Bond also made their first Pro Bowl. Shout out to the boys making their first.
Yeah, baby.
Jason, how's it feel to see the Kelce replacement get his recognition?
I'm not calling him Kelce replacement. I think it's awesome. Listen, we've known Cam Jurgens as a great player in the Eagles organization. He's got all the tools. He's athletic. He's strong. He's got long arms. He's big. He's smart. He's explosive. I fully anticipated Cam having a phenomenal year. And now he's been, awarded the Pro Bowl, which is amazing. It's hard to do that your first year. Like, usually it takes you, you usually get it on your second year. But he's had that good of a year. The line has been that good. Saquon was the rushing leader, like all of these things, and he's been dominant. Like, he is a big reason this number is where it is at, and I think he's rightfully been awarded the Pro Bowl. So
you're in
could
line.
Not be happier for Cam. Listen, there's similar traits, but everybody's going to be their own unique player, and he can't try and be anybody else than Cam Jurgens. And that's the way every player's got to play the game. And there are things that he is much better at than I ever was at. And like, there's always going to be, every player is unique, no matter how similar the traits are. He's the replacement for anybody that ever played center for the Philadelphia Eagles. Like, I just don't think that that's the way you look at the job. You look at the job like he's the starting center for the Philadelphia Eagles this year.
Next man up.
How are we going to move forward with a line that operates successfully? And I think Cam's done a phenomenal job of, being Cam Jurgens, the dog that he is, and the tremendous player and teammate that he is. So couldn't be more proud for him. I got to say, very happy for Cam, Lane Johnson, Landon Dickerson. It's a fucking joke that Jordan Mailata didn't get the Pro Bowl. And listen, there's great tackles in this league, and I don't know who he would have made it over. I'm not trying to make that statement because there's Lane, Tristan Wirfs, and oh my God, the third one's a great player too. Sewell Penny. Gosh, why did I blank on that? So, like, it's in good company. But I think Jordan Mailata's been the best tackle in the NFL this year. he's so freaking good. But anyways, they should have had 4 guys in there, which is crazy to think about. That's how good these guys have been.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
Everybody that's in it, as far as I'm concerned, deserves it because they got voted. That's the way the thing works. It's in some ways a popularity contest, but it's also reflective on who you are as a player and what your career has been and season. I don't believe in this like snub. Like there's so many snubs every year.
Yeah.
Because there's so many guys that deserve to go. And unfortunately, there's only so many slots. Moving on, it's officially playoff season. Let's talk a little about Wild Card Weekend. Okay, playoff picture. Are we going to display this graphic, intern Brandon, so that people can see it? Okay. So, obviously, the Chiefs have the bye. Detroit Lions have the bye. Dude, by the way, I was kind of questioning Dan Campbell's decision to play his starters versus the 49ers. I'm like, why did he do that? Like, they're going to be on a short week. Now they're going to have to play
you're talking about like the Christmas week?
Yeah, like they're going to be on a short week now. Then they're going to have to play the Vikings, who are peaking right now. And then they might not get a bye. And they go out and beat the living donkey dick out of the Minnesota Vikings. Like, just pummel them.
Not the
and
donkey dick.
I'm like, okay, well, I should just shut the fuck up because Dan Campbell's clearly got this shit figured out.
He's got to figure it out.
Yeah.
He's got the
Kansas
boys
City
rolling.
Chiefs with the bye. Detroit Lions with the bye. Eagles, the number 2 seed in the NFC, face the Green Bay Packers at home. The Buffalo Bills, the number 2 seed in the AFC West, face the Broncos at home. Packers and Washington had some interesting things shake out to see who was going to be the 6 or the 7 seed. Bucks moved up to the 3 seed because
won the
LA
division.
lost. Yeah. So there was a little bit of shuffling here. What team are you most surprised didn't make it?
Surprise?
I think going into the season, the team I'm most surprised didn't make it is probably the Bengals with Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, Chase healthy. You thought they'd probably be in the playoffs. The team I'm most surprised made it in his first year as the coach. I'm the most surprised with the Chargers. Maybe Broncos.
I'm not really surprised that, after playing the Broncos earlier in the year.
I'm talking about early in the season.
From the beginning.
Because obviously all of these guys aren't surprising that they made it as the course went on. But before the season started, which teams has surprised you the most?
The most?
Actually, I'm going to take this back. Washington is the most surprising to me.
Yeah, Washington, the 2 rookie quarterbacks, Washington and Denver.
Denver? Yep.
Honestly, I don't know why. I didn't think Minnesota was going to be, that big
dominant.
That dominant.
Yeah.
Sam
Aaron
Darnold's
Jones.
playing his
Sam
tail
Darnold.
off.
Yeah. Just playing Washington over the last few seasons. And I mean this with so much respect for Dan Quinn and even respect. Like, I think Rivera is a phenomenal coach as well. But that team with like the whole organizational thing happening with Dan Snyder, they felt like it was going to take some time to rebuild that culture and chemistry there in Washington. And it just goes to show when you hire a great head coach and you hit on a rookie quarterback like that who's playing at this level, how fast it can happen. Like, they're already in the playoffs. I do think that they lack some of the pieces to really compete for the Super Bowl this year. That's my own opinion. But I think it's remarkable that they're in the playoffs that quickly. And it's a testament to Dan Quinn, Kingsbury, and all those players. They went out and signed some really good veterans, Bobby Wagner, Zach Ertz. I just think that they really did a good job of getting pieces to help shape that culture with some veteran guys, bringing in the right coaches, hitting on draft picks. And it's just been a remarkable year for the Commanders.
100%. I'm right there with you. Bigger rookie surprise, I'd probably say Bo Nix, man. I think Jaden Daniels won a Heisman winner. You kind of saw
the flashes.
Yeah, you saw the flashes. Not that Bo Nix didn't have any flashes. I just think
no, but there were a lot more. To your credit, sorry, I did not mean to cut you off.
No,
there are a lot more people doubting the Bo Nix pick than the Jaden Daniels pick. So I think that's the reality of it.
When you look back on it, though, man, you watch Bo Nix in college, man. That dude can fucking ball.
And I'm telling you, the moment I saw him fired up on the sideline, throwing it back at Sean Payton, I love that. In the right amount, like it can't be all the time.
Yeah, and
there is something about
who knows how fiery that even was, but you already know.
Who cares? All I know is that he cares. That's why I like to see
give a fuck, yeah.
Because like not that it's the right way to handle. You got to be controlled as a quarterback and you got to be poised. So you can't do it too much. But every once in a while, in the right moment to do that, it's like, oh, okay. And it's not like over the top. It's not a ridiculous amount. It's just like you could tell he wants to win games. He wants to be great. And that's a huge part of it. And
if it is over the fucking top, realize it in the fucking moment. Talk to whoever you just went above and beyond with and fucking get it right and let them know, listen, man, I just fucking want this shit.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
He's a killer, man. And you could tell he's competitive as hell. And dude, when you take great traits and you take a competitive individual, usually that leads to a good football player.
I hear you.
Okay. Of the teams with home games, what's the toughest place for a playoff game to play at?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I think you got to go Arrowhead. I will say
no. This is wild card. This is wild card.
Okay, if we're just going this round, Buffalo's obviously got crazy home field advantage. 1 from the fans, but also 2 from the weather. I'm a homer. I'm going to be a homer. I think the Link is a hard place to fucking win a playoff game in, and I think it's been
out
that
of
way.
all these games. The Link is probably the one that I think is the most hostile
ruckus.
environment.
It's fucking loud.
Yeah,
it's cold because it's in the Northeast. So some of these Southern teams come up. Although Green Bay's not going to be dealing with too much, they're not going to be nervous about the cold. I think the Link is hard to win a football game in.
Yeah, especially a playoff game.
I mean, we lost in Tampa Bay last year, but I think I'd probably go Buffalo or the Link are my top 2. What's harder, the Link or Arrowhead?
I mean, Arrowhead
right,
gets a fucking rocking.
Let's move on.
Don't even. You want to step into the loudest stadium in the world?
I think it's equal. All right.
It's like the loudest, nicest stadium in the world, or the almost loudest, and you just got a bunch of
people are just going to tear you apart.
A bunch of motherfuckers.
We're going to throw rocks at the buses. All right. Hypothetical. Please don't do that, Philadelphians. Hypothetical. All the games are on at once. What games are the YouTube TV quad box? Okay, well, this is a hypothetical.
Shout out to YouTube TV and the quad box.
No doubt.
I'm going. I think that Bucks Washington game is going to be fun to watch. I think that fucking Vikings Rams game is going to be fun to watch. As much as I think Buffalo is a better team, I think Denver right now is playing really fucking good football. So I'll probably watch that one. And I think for me, the game that I'll probably end up playing the winner of is the Chargers versus Houston game. So I'm going to watch that one.
Oh man, I don't even know. I'll definitely watch Eagles, Green Bay.
They're going to fucking blow them out. I'm not going to watch that game.
I mean, dude, Green Bay's surprising. Matt LaFleur sometimes can dial up some stuff.
Dude, I got all the respect in them.
Yeah.
I just don't see it.
Jordan Love, when he's on, he can sling it. I think that game, I don't think it's going to be a blowout, but I do think the Eagles win. I'm definitely watching Baltimore versus Steelers because I'm an AFC North kind of guy, and I think that matchup is always intense, even though the Steelers are floundering right now. Like, they are struggling. They're limping to the finish line, but I can't help myself. Bills, Broncos, and I'm probably watching Tampa Bay, Washington.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, the Vikings LA one is interesting to me. The one that I'm definitely not watching is Houston versus Chargers. I don't know why. That one's that's the least interesting game to me. Is that fair?
I'm watching it because I think that's
probably who you're
two
playing.
Teams I'm going to play. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, this is
just based off the seeding.
The reality is I'm watching all of these games because playoff football is the fucking best. But if they all played at once and I have to watch only 4, that's probably the 4 I'm going with.
That's probably the best way you can answer that.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you to our partner, DraftKings. Big week ahead for football fans, and we couldn't be more thrilled to share some exciting news. We're officially teaming up with DraftKings. We're pumped to partner with them because if there's one thing that makes watching games exciting, it's betting on them. Right now, DraftKings is offering all new customers $200 in bonus bets instantly after betting just $5. Win or lose, celebrate the partnership with us by downloading the DraftKings app now and sign up using code NEWHEIGHTS. The crown is yours. Stay in on the action and use your $200 in bonus bets on DraftKings. Same game parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Combine multiple bets together from the same game. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. You can simply join on all the fun with DraftKings Pick 6. Download the DraftKings Sportsbet app now. New customers use promo code New Heights and bet just $5 on any wager and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code New Heights only at DraftKings Sportsbook. This new year, healthy habits don't only apply to humans. Give your dog a fresh start too. The Farmer's Dog makes feeding real healthy dog food easy and convenient, and your dog will absolutely love it.
The pre-portioned meals are personalized for your dog's needs, which makes it simple to help your dog reach and maintain their healthy weight. If you've ever thought about making the switch, now's the time.
What makes them so different is that food from the Farmer's Dog is developed by on-staff board-certified vets and veterinary nutritionists to be complete and balanced.
It's made from human-grade real meat and veggies that are gently cooked with the safety and quality standards of human food.
The Farmer's Dog delivers their freshly made healthy dog food right to your door on a schedule that works for you and can be adjusted at any time with their 24-hour customer support.
The food is pre-portioned specifically for your dog, which makes it easy to help your dog maintain their ideal weight.
It doesn't matter if your dog is young or old, it's always the right time to begin investing in their health. That means more happy, healthy, and full years together.
Get 50% off your first box of fresh, healthy food at thefarmersdog.com/New Heights. Plus, you get free shipping. That's thefarmersdog.com/New Heights.
2025 is here, and Mint Mobile has a resolution for you. Skip the gym, skip the fad diets, skip the BS resolutions you'll forget about by next month.
Instead, make a resolution to save some serious cash by making the switch to Mint Mobile. And right now, you can get half off their 3-month unlimited plan.
It's time to leave your overpriced wireless plans, jaw-dropping monthly bills, unexpected overages, and all their other BS in 2024.
Mint Mobile is dropping huge savings for the new year by offering any 3-month plan for only $15. No way.
How about that?
$15 a month.
Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good.
Even their unlimited plan, unlimited text. Are you kidding me?
How about that? All plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk and text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network, and you can even bring your current phone and your number.
Ditch the overpriced wireless with Mint Mobile. It's so easy. Sign up online and get 3 months of premium wireless service for $15 a month.
Switch to Mint, and new customers can get half off an unlimited plan until February 2nd. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/New Heights. That's mintmobile.com/New Heights.
$45 upfront payment required, equal to $15 a month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Speeds slower above 40 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions apply. See Mint Mobile for details. Oh, man. No, I'm done. I'm kidding. I'm back. And we're doing some blind rankings of plays of the year. That's right.
Yeah.
Already. Let's move on. And we want to take a minute to recognize some of the most incredible moments from the regular season this year. And what better way to do that than our new favorite game, Blind Rankings.
Yeah.
This Blind Rankings is brought to you by our friends at Intuit TurboTax.
Wonderful.
Love that. Make sure you do your fucking taxes. All right, here's how it works. In case you missed us doing this on Christmas episode, we'll blindly rank 10 of the best plays from the NFL season. And this is as about a true blind ranking as possible because I really don't remember a lot of the great plays.
Yeah, we haven't even discussed
NFL season. We will only see one play at a time and place it on the list before seeing the next one. So one by one, we'll just throw it 1 through 10 on where we think it resides. And one change, me and Jason will have one veto each. All right, so we can veto each other one time.
You can veto the play.
Like we can say like it doesn't belong in the top 10?
I'll give you one veto each if this is not a top 10 play. I have backups ready to go.
One change is me and Jason will be able to veto one play out of the entire top 10. So if we think this play is dog shit and Brandon did a terrible job of bringing 10 plays in, we will.
I'm here. They can hear me on this recording.
Oh, they can't. Perfect. Nice. Well,
I just really hope I remember these plays.
all right, let's take a look at the first play then, Brandon.
First play from week 16, Lions, Bears.
Ooh, oh my.
The fake stumble.
Oh.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
I mean, the only reason I want to almost veto this because, like, I don't think the stumble affected fucking anything. Like, I mean, can we rewind it? Let me see what the linebackers do. Does anybody react to this thing?
I mean, they definitely don't react. They definitely don't just retreat.
You know what? All right, I'll leave it in there.
I mean, it's
you hear
low,
the ball,
though.
ball
It's
that
low,
the
though.
entire sideline was screaming to. I think it deserves to be up there just for the creativity and the amount of like bought in from like everybody, including the sideline.
Jared
all
Goff,
of that.
Jared Goff, that's a great trip. It looks like
It looked like he was falling.
Yeah. It almost looked like the week before where he did fall to win the game on 4th down.
I just think that the lateral to Penei Sewell is a much better Lions play that never ended up going in. The lateral to the tackle, the hook and lateral to the right tackle play. All right. Anyways, okay. Where do we think this is? We can't put it too high.
You can throw it at 10. I think 10 is a solid.
Right. It didn't determine a game. Like it's a fun trick play, but it wasn't like that. I'm with you. We'll go 10.
10. Throw it in 10. Lions
cool,
had some awesome plays, so I think there's going to be another Lions clip up here.
There better be
pretty soon.
Play number 2 from Week 13: Bills Niners.
Oh, this is a great one.
Lateral. This is a good one.
Love this
Just
play.
backyard ball right here.
Dude.
The old snow game.
And Josh, this was the first time a player ever threw and ran.
He had a completion and a receiving touchdown.
Yes, all in the same play, right?
Yeah.
And
Yep.
it was the first time that's ever happened.
Yep. It had to be.
I think you got to put this high.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Marcus Mariota did it against the Chiefs in the playoffs. He threw a ball to somebody. Darrelle Revis smacked it down, and he then caught it and went into the end zone.
Yeah, but that's not that's not a rushing touchdown if he smacked it down, right?
No, this was a receiving touchdown. I thought
This was a receiving touchdown.
Oh yeah. Either way, rare that this happens.
Semantics. Yeah, I think this is awesome play. I think
can't go too high.
Can't go too high. Can't go too high.
I mean, they're
This is
winning
just a heads
21 to
up play.
3.
This is just a
Like
heads
they're
up,
beating
but
the
it's
piss out of them.
Yeah, it's only the first half though. It was a good play. It says third quarter right there.
Third quarter, it's second half. Okay, let's go.
All right.
What do you think? 3 or 4, maybe? Like maybe
What?
4?
No, let's throw this at 5. Let's not
All
get
right,
too bold.
I'll go 5.
Let's not get too bold.
Yeah, leave
There's
some
some-
space. Leave some
yeah.
space. I think
There
this
was some
is a
other.
dope
There were
play,
some
though.
other Josh Allen plays this year. I could feel it.
Week 10: Broncos Chiefs.
I mean, dude.
that was fucking electric.
Yes, it was.
I
mean-
dude, you got to play that. You didn't even let us watch the entire thing.
The Chiefs have won.
Kevin Harlan on it too, dude. Shout out to Harlan, man.
It's so good. It is so
epic,
good.
dude. His voice, he might be one of my I mean, he's up there as one of my favorites.
He is really good.
Dude, honestly, a little bias, but I think that goes above Josh Allen's lateral.
I kind of agree. It's dude blocking a field goal to win a game, like as a walk-off, and not only like kind of getting lucky, but like they like knew exactly what they were doing. They knew where, like it was like thought out. I'm pretty sure Chanel called it, like said like we're gonna go block this.
He did.
So all around, I think it's just a fucking crazy play.
There were a few big block field goals this season though. So I don't know if I'm just being biased, but
do you want to go 4 or 3 on this, or do you want to go higher?
I think it's either 4 or 6. It's either 4 or 6. I'll let you call it.
Just because it ended up in the only reason the Chiefs won the game and the Josh Allen lateral was like up 21-3, I'll put it at 4. If we're going 4 or 6, I'll go 4.
All right.
From Week 12: Cowboys Commanders. 99-yard kick return.
Oh my God.
I mean, Turpin is fast. Hit that B button. Hit that B button on him.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Dude, this was electric.
It's a dope play.
I mean,
Very
this has
dope
got to
play.
be up there. This has got to be up there. 3 or 2. It's got to be up there. If not 1. I don't know. I can't remember what play would be better this season.
You think this is
Dude.
better than that block kick to win the game?
Dude, a kick return with 3 minutes left in the game?
Yeah. I mean, it's a dope play.
He fumbles the ball. He picks that shit up on the 1 yard line with everybody 10 yards from him.
All right, I'll go 3.
Oh my God.
I don't think it's as good as the Josh Allen play, if I'm being honest. But I'll go 3.
You're insane.
Week 8, Washington Bears.
Walk off.
Yeah. Well, it's the fuck up. The only reason I can't give this one that high is because it's an insane amount of luck, and the Bears fucked it up more than they even got it right. So it's
that's a good shot taken. Listen, he did his job. He did his job. He was
everybody
the tip
did their
guy.
job.
He was in the
He was
back.
right where he needed to be.
This is teach tape right here. If you're in a football locker room,
And
you're
it was
getting
to
taught
win the
exactly-
game. So it's,
Yeah, I'll give it
I
a
think
nice
it's
solid 7 or 8.
Yeah,
7
let's go
sounds
7.
good. 7 sounds good.
From week 15,
Let's go.
believe this is
You can just put the Saquon hurdle at 1 already.
There it is. That's what I was thinking of.
I do love a big man. I do love a big man. Stiff arm!
Oh, that was electric. Oh.
I mean, it's a great play. It is a great play. It's so good. It's so good.
Dude, a big man pick? Are you kidding me?
Is that a pick or is that a fucking
That was like
strip?
a fucking strip. Yeah. Oh, that stiff arm. Do you know how hard it is to stiff arm a 300-pound fucking offensive lineman?
I just love he hits him with the shush at the beginning of that. Go back to the start of that. Get that shush in there.
Bink, bink.
He goes right
Set it
here.
up.
He hits it.
He
And
said
then
the
right away, he gets the
shush.
ball up. Shush. Gets it.
Whoop, whoop.
Stiffy.
Stiffy.
Set up
Set
the
up
block.
the block. Hit the highway. Oh, so good. God damn, that's good.
It's a great play, but we can't put it up.
We got to
above.
hold 2 and 6. I think 8 is a solid spot.
I think
for
it's
it.
an 8 or 9 play.
Nice.
all right. From week 9, Jets Texans.
Week 9. What happened on this play? Oh, this catch was great. That's a great catch.
It didn't count. It wasn't a catch.
Jets Jake rule.
It counted. His shin goes down.
Yeah, I thought it got overturned, right?
It did. It counted.
It counted his what was it?
His shin was down.
They called it. They called it a touchdown. Eventually,
I mean, if that's a catch, that's a 2. You got to throw it at 2.
that's a fucking insane catch.
God damn, that's insane. I mean, if that's for a touchdown too, god damn, that's nasty.
We going 2?
Yeah, we got to go 2. That was a fucking unbelievable. That's
That's
you're
pretty
right.
insane.
Yeah.
All right. You've been waiting for it. From
1.
week 9. Hold on. Eagles. Jags.
Slide. Number 1. There's no way
It's
there's
so
any play.
fucking crazy. It's so crazy.
I could watch this shit all day. This is
You
fucking
jump
poetry.
over somebody backwards.
The spin move alone would have been in the top 10 of this list.
Oh god.
All right. Keep it going. Yeah. Week 5. This is Saints Chiefs.
Oh, Sir Binky. I'll go 9. I love the play.
Sir Bink! Get up on the hop. Look at it.
Yeah.
I fucking love that dude, man. Shout out to Sir Bink. Top 10 play of the year.
I go 9 on Sir Bank. It's right below the sweat play. I feel like that's a good spot for it.
All right. And this will be number 6 if it holds. This is from week 16, Chargers Broncos.
Chargers Broncos.
The free kick.
Yeah, we'll veto this.
Veto.
God damn it.
Genius use of the strategy, but no. Veto.
Okay. It's out. It's out.
Who's using their veto?
I'll use it. This shit was buns.
All right.
The guy just did a practice kick that he did
Sorry.
in warm-ups all freaking.
Listen, you only see it every 60 years. Thought it was worth a shot.
It was a great job by Harbaugh to utilize a stupid rule, but
Okay, we are going to our
Oversized
first backup play of the year. It is from week 16, Bengals Browns. It is the Burrow horizontal TD.
I mean, that was a fucking hell of a throw.
I want to veto this one too. This isn't that like.
Yeah,
I mean,
shout out to Joey B.
It's a great. I mean, listen, Joe deserves to be up here, but
I don't know if that's the one.
that's not better than the Washington Hail Mary. So I got to veto it and hope that something better than these ones is in there.
I mean,
All
I
right.
know one Bengals play right now that's better than
Go ahead.
everything.
All right, well, let's get through our next two alternates. Give me a break here.
You got how is Lamar Jackson not on here anywhere?
It wasn't on the list that I stole from.
Dude, you're ridiculous. His fucking touchdown, like
The
2
one that he
weeks
had
ago,
where he stiff armed the
against
Bengals.
the Bengals?
Yes, that one
What?
should definitely be on here. And this would be the perfect slot for it.
All right, do it.
We can't. Brandon, that's not how the blind ranking
not
works.
how it works.
I'll
Show
give
us-
you one.
show us
I'll give you one.
No,
Let's
give us
hear it.
your fucking
Let's see
shitty
what
play.
you put up here now.
All right.
What are we stuck with?
From week 2, Vikings, Niners, 99-yard touchdown reception.
Jefferson.
I mean, it's electric.
Yeah, I think this is good. I'm fine with this. As a number 6?
I mean, it can be up there. I don't know if it's.
I think we're leaving out some other top 10 plays.
We 100% are, but it's a blind
the
ranking.
ones we presented, I feel very good about this list.
I feel better about this list now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you, though. The Josh Allen lateral probably could have been a little higher.
Very solid.
Solid list. Some plays that could have probably been up here. We just talked about the Lamar play. Bengals cornerback interception week 2 against us. I don't know how the fuck Britt even caught that fucking ball. I'm still confused on how he caught that fucking ball. That was one of the best interceptions I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, shout out to everybody. Please send any play that we missed to at JChat85 on Twitter, and who knows, man, maybe we'll do this again.
Good luck with that one.
Good luck, buddy. His DMs are open, guys. Get in there. Let him know what he got wrong.
They're not open.
They're not open.
And that was Blind Rankings brought to you by Intuit TurboTax.
Hey.
Now this is taxes.
Before we get out of here, let's answer some not dumb questions that came in to the New Heights hotline. That's right. No Dumb Questions is brought to you by Mint Mobile. Shout out to our guy Ryan Reynolds. All right.
Hello, brothers. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I have a very, very important question to ask.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here watching some football and hanging out with family, and we started talking, and I have a very, very important question to ask.
Perfect.
And I think you two are the only ones that can answer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What happened to the jock strap? Seriously. I don't think you boys wear them anymore. You just see everything hanging and moving and running, and oh my goodness,
Wow.
my goodness. What happened to the jock strap? All right, take care.
Not as
Enjoy
aware.
your show immensely. It's a lot of fun. Bye.
Not as aware as this woman at what's going on with the genitals throughout the game, but
Yeah.
watch the game
I
for
have not
wherever you
noticed.
watch the game for.
Yeah.
I'm not here to judge why someone's watching the game and whether or not they're checking out which guy's got what jock straps on or.
What happened to the jock strap is they invented compression shorts, and they're just way more efficient at holding everything in place and better.
And it eliminates the chafing that could possibly go on.
Correct. But
It's
I'll
like
be
you
honest,
knock out 2 birds with one stone. You got to fucking gold powder your gooch and your thighs every fucking day. You could just throw on some compression shorts.
I still wore the jock strap. There's something I liked about the jock strap.
Nice. I mean,
And I
some
only
guys
wore it on
just-
game day, though. And I would walk around the locker room making my pre-workout in nothing but my jock strap, and I thought it was funny. So maybe that's the reason I wore it, but I also thought it cupped my butt cheek nice, and it made my butt look better.
I didn't realize you were going for a nice look.
I needed help because I don't have a great ass. So
All right, there you go. I think, the compression shorts came in,
yeah,
and
they're a little bit better at doing the job.
Nobody's. Well, and also not a lot of guys wear cups anymore, and the jock strap was initially to hold the cup.
Well, that's how we always use it, but I do think the jock strap was also utilized before compression shorts to hold the junk. But once you have compression shorts, you didn't need that.
Yeah, I hear you.
All righty.
Glad we could help you out.
By the way, get your mind out of what was that woman's name? Do we remember?
No, she just said Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. Just watch some football. You get a free. She's acting like she's not happy about it.
It's so disturbing seeing everybody's junk just jump around on the TV.
All of this phallic meat bouncing from thigh to thigh.
I'm going to throw one at you that I just hate this question, and I hate people who ask it. So I want to see how you guys feel.
Perfect.
Hey guys, this is William from Montgomery.
William Montgomery?
I just
Montgomery
know
where?
what your opinion is on fall weddings.
Fall weddings.
Me and my girlfriend have talked about getting married, she wants a fall wedding, and I told her, "Good luck with that. I'm
Oh
going
my
to be at a
gosh.
football game." So I just want to know you guys' opinion on that is.
That's
Appreciate it.
ridiculous.
I mean,
Sounds like this marriage is going to work out great.
I actually don't know people who have gotten married in the fall because all the weddings I've been to and all my friends always do it in the summer, I guess.
Yeah, we can't go usually.
I think Jason's pretty spot on with you guys got to be more in sync on things. You got to be willing to, find a weekend where the team isn't playing anybody good, maybe. Also, if you really do have a problem with that, maybe it's in her best interest to not have it in the fall so that she knows you're invested in the anniversary every time it comes around. I think you guys should duke that out. I don't think we have any say on what you should be doing here. Yeah. I mean, I've seen weddings in fucking February. I've seen weddings everywhere but the fall. So I'm not sure if the fall is a good wedding season.
Brother, I'm going to tell you right now. Do the fall in the wedding and avoid this frivolous fight that means absolutely fucking nothing. You can watch the football game record it and watch it again. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. Like, there's certain things that are more important than football. And if the wedding isn't more important than football, we got some bigger issues here. Like, I get what you're saying. You can do it another time. Just speaking from experience.
Unless we got a big parlay. And we got to fucking, sweetie, we got to make this money.
That's how we pay for the wedding. Unless that's how you're paying for the wedding.
How do we pay for the booze at the wedding if I can't make sure this parlay hits?
I just don't get, there's a lot of days in the fall that there's not football. We can't find
name one.
Well, depending on whether he goes to college and NFL games on Sunday, like you can go on a Friday. You can have a wedding on a Friday.
Yeah, but it's a weekend thing.
It's a little inconsiderate
it's a whole
for
weekend
travel
thing. Don't make my friends have to not go. Everybody's got season tickets, all right? Don't make my friends have to choose whether or not they have to sell their tickets that week.
There's a lot more important things than footballs, and weddings happen to be one of them. And not arguing with your wife is high up there with more important than football. So I would just do the wedding whenever she wants to, because that's kind of your job now. So
football is life. Football is life.
All righty, that was No Dumb Questions, brought to you by Mint Mobile, and that wraps up another episode of New Heights. That's right. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube to the New Heights channel and follow New Heights on the Wondery app or wherever you get your podcasts. We will be back Friday with our Will Ferrell episode, so be sure to tune into that. You can listen to new episodes of New Heights early and ad-free right now by joining Wondery Plus in the Wondery app or on Apple Podcasts.
That is correct. Once again, New Heights, a Wondery show produced by Wave Sports and Entertainment and brought to you by Audible. Who wants to read when you can listen? Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S. And thank you to our production and the crew and the production crew for everything. We appreciate you guys, except for Brandon. You keep putting us in terrible situations. And
No.
I don't know.
I disagree.
Okay. Thank you, Brandon. And thank you to all the 92%ers for tuning in. We appreciate you guys greatly for enjoying these podcasts with us. See you next week.